today we're going to be graphing equations, and we're going to use any approach that we want. We can use table of values, or we can use a counting method off of the graph to graph two different equations. So you might be wondering, why are we graphing two equations? Well, we're going to graph the left-hand side of this equation on its own, and then the right-hand side of the equation. We're going to be asked to solve, and when we're asked to solve, really what we're trying to do is we're trying to find the point of intersection between these two graphs. So the first one, y is equal to the absolute value of x minus 4. This is going to be a V shape. If I'm looking at the transformations, we have a negative 4 inside the absolute value, so it's going to go to the right by 4. There's no negative that's being multiplied, so we don't have a reflection. And there's no number that's being multiplied inside or outside of the parent function, so there's no dilation either. So I'm going to just move what would have been the vertex at 0, 0 to the right by 4. Since there's no dilation, my slope is going to be 1. So I'm going to do that in both directions. There's the right-hand side of my V, and there's the left-hand side of my V. You could also use the table of values approach that we've done before. Now we're going to graph y is equal to 1/2 x plus 1, so the right-hand side of the equation. This is in slope-intercept form. So the slope is 1 over 2, and that's our rise over our run. The slope is always attached to the x value, and our y-intercept is 1. So I'm going to graph my y-intercept, and then I'm going to count rise over run. So we have 1 rise, 2 run. 1 rise, 2 run, 1 rise, 2 run, 1 rise, 2 run, 1 rise, 2 run. And then I'm going to graph my line. And it looks like we have 2 points of intersection. The first one is that x is equal to 2, and the second one is, I might have to count this one, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. So to answer the question, to graph and solve, the solving part is answering where is the intersection. So the solve is that x is equal to 2 and 10. You don't have to write the coordinate, you can just write the x value. And that is the answer. So we're going to be practicing graphing still, but graphing more than one graph on one xy plane.